Factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
And welcome back in to Cedar Gymnasium here tonight. John and Bill all settled in and ready to bring you this contest here tonight, along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Bill Logan, inside the warm confines of Cedar Gymnasium on this cool 28-degree night outside, our first Friday night in the month of February. And here we are, very nice rendition of our national anthem by a young West Delaware High School choir student.
Laura Blommers did a really, really nice job on that. She grabbed that microphone and went right out to center court. So great job.
Oh, beautiful job, as they all do here. They're trained well, the Mr. Filgreen here at West Delaware. We are underway here in this ball game. The Hawks get it. Trainer will get it, going right to left as Ryan Trainer. And we're underway at 7:38 here tonight. Up top is Trainer. The Bobcats, their main issue has been size this year. They have struggled, 10-8 on the year. They've been up and down all season long. And one of the younger teams, only 3 seniors on the team for Coach Dennis Garrity, Wayne Cusick and company. Nagel drives in, puts up no good off the right side. Nagel with the rebound, though, underneath. They'll go up again, puts it up hard, off the window, and good. John Nagel, strong performance that time with the rebound and the hard finish as 2 points for Mr. Nagel.
Yeah, Bobcats are in a man-to-man defense, and with that size advantage, I would look the Hawks to do that all night.
There's a fadeaway by Westhoff, no good, but the rebound on the right side put up and good by Ryan Sampson. 2 points for him. We're tied up at 2. For the Bobcats, Nick Lemonseeder, Jordan Lake, Dylan Gatto, Ryan Sampson, Jake Westhoff. The starting 5 for the Hawks: Ryan Trainer, Tyler Kelly, Kyle Wright, Derek Krogman, and John Nagel. The Hawks 5. 2-2, 6.5 to go here in quarter number 1. Here's Nagel, a 19-footer, top of the key, got it to go. John Nagel with his second bucket of the night. He went downtown without getting the extra point that time. The Hawks have the 2-point lead, 4-2.
Yeah, he came out in rotation on top of the key, and his defender didn't come with him, and John's a great shooter.
And here's a turnover. Kelly up ahead to Trainer, off the window, and good. Hawks lead 6-2 now. Another turnover for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that was a great turnover and a nice, easy bucket, and that's what you like to see for the Hawks, is those points off of turnovers. A good 2 points there.
And now left side with the three-pointer. No good off the mark left side by Dylan Gatto. The Hawks with the rebound. Trainer ahead of Kelly, right corner. 6-2, a 4-point lead for the Hawks. 5:45 to go here in quarter number 1. And there is a basket up and good by Derek Krogman inside and put it in. He could have dunked that one in, but laid it in on a 30-second timeout for Coach Garrity and company as Derek Krogman gets his first bucket of the night. Hawks off to a good start here, 8-2, as Western Dubuque, I talked about, coming in with a record of 10-8 overall. They are 6-6 in the WAMAC East Division. Very important ball games tonight. Beckman hosting Anamosa. Maquoketa and Solon are also playing for the West Delaware Hawks. They need Solon to pull off the upset over Maquoketa. That would be in the liking of Coach Utah and company as we get ready for play here, as Maquoketa is at Solon tonight. Other games: Mount Vernon at DeWitt, at Central in DeWitt. And then, as I mentioned, Anamosa at Beckman. Right side, it's tapped away, stolen by Nagel. Gatto hits the floor, almost a carry by Nagel all the way in off the window. And good. As the Hawks, John Nagel has 3 baskets already. Off to a great start here. The Hawks are leading by 8, 10-2.
Yeah, and Coach Garrity's not going to like seeing a Hawks big man steal that ball and go all the way down and put that in off the glass. And Nagel is just off to a great start here. 6 points already here in the first quarter.
There's a left corner 3. No good. Air ball at the backside. Nagel kind of getting held by Westhoff, but he able to get his arm free and gather the rebound. Pass it ahead to Trainer. Trainer right side. 4:50 and counting. First quarter. Hawks off to a fantastic start here. 10-2. So Hawks coming in have won 4 of their last 6. Bobcats have won 2 of their last 5, including that 56-45 win at home over Beckman on Monday night. And there is a basket, foul called, and a timeout by Coach Garrity. He wants to settle the troops down again as Krogman gets the basket. He'll go to the line for the 3-point play. As a timeout here for the Bobcats, just a 30-second timeout again, so they're out of their 30s. 3 fulls left for Western Dubuque. Hawks lead 12-2. Great start for the Hawks. Matt Utah in his 3rd season in West Delaware, 29-32. His 10th season overall, his 4th school, 117 and 103. For Dennis Garrity, the veteran, 141-44 losses at Western Dubuque. His 7th year as a head coach. He started there in 2008, was a co-head coach with the assistant now, Wayne Cusick, as he spent 5 seasons here from 1996 to 2001 at West Delaware. His record at West Delaware, an impressive 88-24 with 2 straight state trips, including the 24-1 season, 3A runner-up, and sportsmanship trophy in 99-2000. That was, of course, Matt Utah's senior year, as there is Krogman bearing the free throw. He's got 5 points, 3-point play there, 13-2, 4.5 to go here in the first.
Yeah, and it's a great start for the Hawks. And typically their Achilles heel all year this year on games where maybe they lose is they come out and they fall behind early in that first quarter. They just have to fight hard the whole game. And tonight getting out with an 11-point lead already here, not halfway through the first quarter.
Up top, now right side, right ring. Surveying here is Sampson. Started up top by Krogman. Now getting it is Jordan Lake. Bobcats are without their 5th leading scorer, Gregory Bennett, a 6'1 averager, 6.1 averager, I should say, as Bennett is a junior on the team. There's a foul inside. Bennett is a very good baseball player for head coach Casey Bryan and company at Western Dubuque, as he is on a recruiting visit to Central Michigan. So Division I with the Chippewas on the line, a possible offer to play college baseball with them. So Coach Garrity, I hate to see him missing some time here, but understands the possibilities for that young man in the other sport of baseball. And there is going to be a foul, as all the way on the other side, foul before Nagel gets the shot off. He made the shot, but the foul came first.
Boy, does he look quick tonight. When he gets that ball out there, man, he's tagging that basket. And it's a good thing Lembazeder got back there in time.
Had a turnover, Nagel coming up with it and had the one-on-one. So the Bobcat foul, and this one is poked away, stolen by the Bobcats. 13-2, Hawks, 3:40 to go. Here in the first quarter of play. Driving in, there's contact, no good, off the backside on the drive by Jordan Lake. But John Nagel will pick up his first foul, team number 2 here on the Hawks. Krogman has the other one.
Well, they're doing a nice job of trying to get that thing inside and get some of that height advantage out of the lineup, as they've got a foul on each one of the Hawks bigs. Troy Monahan reporting in for Krogman. Marshall McCarty coming in for Kyle Wright.
McCarty had 2 threes in the win over Solon last night. 66-61 right here at Cedar Gymnasium. Jordan Lake buries the 2 free throws. Lake, the leading scorer, coming in with 15.1 a game. He's an 84% free throw shooter coming into the night. 9-point lead, 13-4. 3:20 to go, quarter 1. Trainer right side, Kelly. Right corner is Monahan. Back up top, McCarty swings to the left side. Now here is Trainer. Right side, McCarty for a 3. He can't get it to go. Left side. He's so good at that, able to bury a 3 when he usually comes in off the bench, but not quite warmed up there. Couldn't get it to bounce in. As there is a jumper left side, Jordan Lake. Smooth the shot of Jordan Lake. A 15-footer off the left elbow. That's his first field goal of the night. Of course, the younger brother of T.J. Lake is playing at Winona State and putting up some good numbers there in his third season. T.J. Lake, outstanding guard, helped take the Bobcats in 2012 to the state tournament championship game. Nice drop step move by John Nagel, his fourth field goal of the night. And Nagel has 8 points. Hawks up 9 now, 15-6, 2:30 to go, quarter one.
And Coach Garrett is seeing that move a lot. That was Todd Klosterman what he did years ago.
There is a left wing three, no good, off the left side. Nick Lemazeder. The rebound, though, by the Bobcats. Bobcats do have impressive rebound numbers. They come in 501 total rebounds, 161 offensive, 340 defensive. The Hawks have 434 total and 119 offensive, 315 defensive. Here's a shot, no good. Off the left side, rebounded by Kelly. Gives it to Trainer. Trainer, left wing. 15-6 Hawks. They started out on an 8-2 run. And the Bobcats come back a little bit here, but Hawks still controlling this game, up by 9. There's a drive. Trainer going to be fouled on the floor. It'll be baseline inbounds underneath. A state tournament crew, both girls and boys state tournament officials here tonight. They've worked several sub-state games, including a few right here at Cedar Gymnasium. A great crew out of the Cedar Falls, Waterloo area. Justin Stockdale, Ryan Eklund, and John Conlon are the officials here tonight. That is the third foul on the Bobcats. Lemazeder picks up his second. Here's a shot up and in.
Marshall McCarty did a nice job of posting himself up, just kind of a little turnaround, kind of a little jump hook shot.
The Hawks lead 17-6. Right side, new face in there, number 2, Jared Heffel, I should say. Heffel in off the bench for Coach Garrity and company,
as well as Alec Wolfcool.
Heffel, a junior, Wolfcool, a sophomore. Up top, now right side. The jumper from 17, partially blocked. It skims off the rim left side, but the rebound on the backside. Up and good by Dylan Gatto. A few offensive rebounds too many so far for Coach Utah's comfort, I'm sure.
Yeah, and he'll talk about that, at halftime. I guarantee it. Even though they're up by 9 here right now, that's some things that he's not going to like, is the fact that the height advantage we got, and they're out hustling us right now on those boards.
Traveling turnover on the Hawks. We're going the other way. 17-8 under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Up top with it is Lake. Lake, left side, ring around the Rosie in the lane. A little floater there, up in the air, no good. Off the left side by Gatto. Rebounded by Trainer, up ahead to Kyle Wright, who has checked back into the game. Tosses up top to Trainer. 35 seconds and counting. Monahan now. Let's see if the Hawks will be patient here and hold for one last shot.
Well, he's backing out like he might, but we thought that before this year, and we haven't done it. Yeah.
But I think he's going to have it.
But they've got some great spread right here. It's almost like the old North Carolina four-corner offense right here.
With Krogman in the middle of the lane. Staying out of the lane, of course. Top of the free throw line. Now they're rotating around. 10 seconds to go. Trainer guarding the right corner by Gatto. He's going to start the move towards the hoop all the way in. A foul on the floor first. And it'll be baseline inbounds underneath. It'll be the fourth team foul, the Bobcats, with 5.8 to go here in the first quarter. Hawks lead by 17-8, trying to increase their lead here. A last second play as Dylan Gatto picks up his first foul inside to right. Back towards the basket. Has it blocked away in the hands of Gatto. And the Bobcats keep it, throw it ahead, but no chance at a shot. And it's 17-8. Hawks lead 17-8 as we go to the second quarter. This is West Delaware and Western Dubuque boys basketball, KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, Find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
And a welcome back in. Bobcats will get the ball going left to right. 17-8, the Hawks lead this ball game. As we start the second quarter, we'll get updates from the girls' game going on tonight in Epworth. Number 2 ranked 4A, Western Dubuque, 19-0 on a 40-game regular season win streak. There's a left corner three, up and good by 24.
Frank Brame drilled that one. He's only averaging .9 a contest, so he's probably going to be one of those kids who's going to get a little more playing time tonight with Bennett gone.
His first varsity three, and as Brame coming in, a senior.
There's a nice pass underneath, and Krogman puts one off the glass and then took advantage of that height.
Krogman, his third field goal of the night. He's got 7 points now. And here's a steal. Kyle Wright picks the pocket of a Bobcat as he passes ahead to Trainer. Trainer up top. Swings it left corner. Wright takes the pass inside. Now kicks it back up to Trainer. 19-11. Right side. Kelly. Nagel up top. Left side to Trainer. Thinks about the three. Now he dribble it out top to Krogman. Cutting Nagel back door, but not there. Bobcat got in front of him defensively, and this one is bobbled and stolen away by the Bobcats. Frank Brame comes away with it over the timeline, right side. Up top now. 19-11, 6:20 to go in the second. Westhoff has it top of the key. Passes it left side. Runs into a double team. Does leg. Now Westhoff in the middle of the lane from 10 feet out. Got it to go.
Yeah, that was a great offense right there. Got on the baseline. The triple team down there did a good job of finding a Westhoff about 8 feet away and got a nice bucket. So good offense ran there by Western Dubuque.
This is Nagel, Krogman on top of it, I should say. Right side to Trainer. Trainer, skip pass, right corner to left corner for a three. No good. Bounces off right side, off the left hand of Kyle Wright. Krogman fighting for the rebound along with a Bobcat. And they call it out of bounds off the Bobcat. So stay West Delaware basketball. As back in for Western Dubuque, Dylan Gatto and Ryan Sampson. For the Bobcats, they have 12 on the roster, 3 seniors, 7 juniors, 2 sophomores. That one missing junior, Greg Bennett. He's on that recruiting trip to Central Michigan for baseball tonight. There's a right corner three, no good off the back of the rim. And John Nagel able to corral it, and then he's tripped from behind. Westhoff had a hold of his leg as he went down, and the officials blew the whistle for the foul on Jake Westhoff. Foul number 1 for Westhoff, team number 5. The Hawks have 14 on their roster, 4 seniors, 5 juniors, 4 sophomores. Record sits at 12-5 overall, 6-5 in the East Division. Bobcats are 10-8 and 6-6. Both teams one win already tonight on odd nights of playing. Monday night for the Bobcats, last night for the Hawks because of the regular scheduled Beckman-Western Dubuque rivalry series and because of the snow for the Hawks. As there's an over and back violation, the Hawks turn it over.
Yeah, each team with 4 turnovers here now, so that's kind of evened itself out after early. Hawks got 2 turnovers quick on the Bobcats. They've done a much better job of taking care of the basketball and upping their defensive pressure. And I'm sure with those 2 timeouts that Coach Garrity called in that first quarter, that's exactly what he talked about. Boys, we got to up our defensive intensity.
Here is a baseline drive going into the contact, trying to get it. He couldn't get it, but got his own rebound, put it up. Lake, no good, but Westhoff's going to be grabbed on the arm. Nagel commits the foul. Westhoff will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Jordan Lake is not the tallest guy out there. Let me see if I can figure out, say his list how tall he is. No, they don't. Hey, I'm going to say 5'10", maybe.
Yep.
Sounds right. Missed a shot on the baseline, got his own rebound, put it back up. You know, both of them pretty uncontested. And Coach Utoff is definitely going to address that, probably sternly at halftime, is that they're getting beat aggressively on the boards.
Westhoff knocks down the first one. He'll have one more. The foul is on John Nagel, as he is staying in there to play through this here. Westhoff gets the second one to go as well. 4:50 and counting here. Not going to take a timeout. Coach Utah will take one with them. Timeout on the floor. 19-15 Hawks. A 4-point lead now. 4:54 to go. Second quarter. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Back inside Cedar Gymnasium, second quarter, midway through it, 4.5 to go, 19-15. Hawks lead by 4 as there's a shot inside, no good by Krogman. It's knocked out though, and Kyle Wright comes up with it. Bobcats have battled back here. The Hawks are up 17-8 starting this second quarter. Bobcats 13-6 runs, 7-2 runs since the start of quarter number 2. 4-point lead right now. Hawks have the ball with Trainer extended right wing. 4:05 and counting here in the first half of play. Nagel puts his head down, drives, puts it up off the window, and good. Nice aggressive move by Nagel with the defender draped on him, but Nagel, we've seen him do that time and again. He has 10 points already tonight. That's his first field goal of the second quarter's 5th of the ball game.
Yeah, he's 5 out of 6, so being very, very aggressive to take advantage of that size and get in that lane.
Lake, the little floater from 14 feet just inside the charity stripe as Jordan Lake as his second field goal of the night. He's got 6 points. Right side, short corner. Nagel inside of Krugman, off the window and good. Great balance, teamwork passing there. What an effort by Nagel, getting rid of that ball, seeing a cutting Krugman. And Derek Krugman, he does that time and again. Sees when Nagel maybe is in trouble, could use the pass near the basket, and Krugman slithers his way in there, gets it off the window, and to the line for an old 3-point play.
Oh, you love seeing that big man throw that assist like that. And Derek Krugman, what presence of mind to go to the basket, get himself open, and get that complete his second 3-point play of the game.
Yes, indeed. As the Hawks lead now by 7, 24-17.
Hawks still in the man-to-man defense here.
Driving
trying
in.
to drive that middle, yeah.
Lake, you can't blame him, trying to get something happen, and Trainer didn't move the feet. We'll reach in, body foul call there on Ryan Trainer. That'll be his first. Yes, team number 4. Up top, on right side, Lake driving in. Driving up top, dishing it left side, the left wing 3, no good. By Gatto, skying for the rebound is Ryan Trainer. And the Hawks have it, bringing it up. Up top, Kyle Wright. McCarty, right side of Trainer. 24-17, 2:40 to go, second quarter. Left corner 3, got it to go. Splash City for Marshall McCarty. His first 3 of the night, as Marshall had 2 threes last night. That's his 20th 3 of the year. Came in a 51% free throw shooter. 27-17, 10-point lead. Here's an offensive foul. Good job by Kyle Wright taking the offensive foul as Westhoff kind of lowered the shoulder and went right into the defensive player, Mr. Wright, and we're going the other way.
Yeah, that was a mismatch there, and Westhoff knew it, but great foot position there by Kyle Wright to get underneath there and stand there and hold it and take that charge. Kelly will come in and give Kyle a breather after taking that shot underneath there. Hawks with a 10-point lead, 2:15 to go here in the first half.
Trainer brings it up over the timeline. Right side to Kelly, puts it on the floor, now pulls up, 17-footer, no good. Off the right side, rebounded by Gatto. A speedy hip-high dribble over the half-court line. Now left wing. Lake on the baseline. Runs into trouble. Passes it right side. The pass out now. Top of the key. Now left wing. Gatto gets it inside. Left block. Turn around. Jumper. Got it to go by... That is Ryan Sampson, one of the post players for the Bobcats. Up and over Derek Krugman that time. Hawks lead by 8 now, 27-19. 1:40 to go here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, Sampson did a great job of posting up on Krogman there, and a little lefty and went the other direction. And sometimes that's hard to defend.
Pass left side. Trainer driving in, puts it up, no good off the back of the rim. Bobcats come away with the board. Now Lake passes it out to Gatto. He gets a handle of it. Trying to pass it away, but it's deflected by McCarty. McCarty steals it away up to Trainer. Now Monahan goes strong to the hoop. Off the window. Nicely done by Troy Monahan. And Monahan has his first field goal of the night. A member of the Sweetheart Court 2016, the FFA Sweetheart Court, Troy Monahan. We'll talk more about that at halftime. He was recognized before the warm-ups of this varsity game here tonight. There is a foul called in the lane as Lake was driving. And a reach-in foul called there. They get Trainer.
I think they got Trainer, and that'll be his second. I think he'll sit the rest of the half here on the bench. Only 52 seconds left. Don't get him that third foul.
52.3 to be exact in the second quarter. 10-point lead for the Hawks, 29-19. Lake drives, steps back for the 20-footer right on the line. Only a 2-pointer for Lake. That's his third field goal of the night. 8 points for Jordan Lake. The talented sophomore leads the team, 15.1 a night. Monahan left side now. 30 seconds to go. We'll see if the Hawks milk the clock here. Wright's going to drive, puts it up, little contact, nothing called. It pinballs around off the right side. McCarty now swings it to Kelly for a three. Book it, Tyler Kelly. His first three of the night. That's the Hawks' second three of the ball game. They lead 32-21, 15 and counting here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was just great hustle on that to get that offensive rebound and then find wide open Kelly. And he's pretty dynamite when you give him a wide open three-pointer like that.
Kelly had one last night in the 5-point win over Solon. That's his 26th of the season. And there is a steal. Krogman throws it three-quarters court, not even close. But the Hawks with the advantage heading to halftime. 32-21. West Delaware leading Western Dubuque. This is boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
And welcome back into Seedorf Gymnasium. 32-21 is our halftime score. The Hawks start off with a 17-8 lead over the Bobcats of Western Dubuque. Bobcats went on a 13-6 run, and the Hawks battled back and outscored Western Dubuque in that second quarter, 15-13 for the 11-point lead heading into halftime. The Hawks offensively have 6 guys in the scoring column as 10 points apiece by the two big men, John Nagel and Derek Krogman. 10 points for each of those. 2 free throws for Krogman as all from the floor for Nagel. 3 points apiece for Ryan Trainer and Tyler Kelly and also 5 points for Marshall McCarty and 2 points for Troy Monahan. 2 threes on the night for the West Delaware Hawks. For Western Dubuque, led by Jordan Lake, the leading scorer, 8 points. He had 2 free throws and 3 2-point field goals. 4 points apiece for Ryan Sampson, Jake Westhoff, 3 for Frank Brim, and 2 for Dylan Gattos. The Hawks lead 32-21. What are the other numbers sticking out to you here, Billy?
Offensively for the West Delaware Hawks, 12 out of 18 from 2-point range, doing a tremendous job of running a good offense and working inside. The majority of those are in the paint area. 2 out of 5 from behind the 3-point line for 61% shooting from the field that first half. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. And Coach Utah's probably not happy with only getting 2 free throw attempts that first half with 18 shot attempts from the 2-point. So probably talk a little bit about that at halftime. Only 4 turnovers for the Hawks in the first half. For the Western Dubuque Bobcats, 7 out of 14 from 2-point range, 1 for 6 from 3-point for 40% shooting from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line for their 21 points. They have 6 turnovers in that first half. But the rebounding, as you noted before the game started, they do a heck of a job on the rebound numbers, and they've done a tremendous job of that against a bigger West Delaware team. So, Coach Utah's got to be talking about rebounding and then getting to that free throw line. He likes to make more free throws than the other team attempts, and he learned that from Coach Garrity, because that's been Coach Garrity's theme for years and years and years back when he coached here. He always wanted to get to that free throw line. They call him free for a reason, and he wants to be able to make more than the other team attempts, because then he knows they're playing good defense as well.
Yes, indeed. As we talked about, Matt Uthoff, senior year spent here at West Delaware, coached by Dennis Garrity in his second to last year. 5 seasons, 88-24 here. Coach Garrity, the New York City native, in his 38th season as a head coach. He's 482 wins, 317 losses, his 46-year total of coaching high school basketball. As the member of the St. Ambrose Hall of Fame. He was a first-team all-conference player twice in his college days as he was elected to the B Hall of Fame in 1985. This series for the Hawks and the Bobcats, we talked about heavily dominated by Western Dubuque, 10-1 in the last 11 meetings dating back to 2011. Earlier this year, January 12th, was the first time the Hawks have beaten them since 2010. As the last win before earlier in the season was January 26th of 2010, a 43-41 win at Epworth. And the Hawks have not beaten the Bobcats in the new gym here at Cedar Gymnasium at all. They have not beaten Western Dubuque here in Manchester since December 7th of 2007. So trying to do something that they haven't done in over 8 years here tonight. And Coach Garrity has never lost a game here coaching against West Delaware in Manchester. So the Hawks are trying to end that streak tonight. They ended one last week, winning for the first time ever at Mount Vernon and breaking a 6-game losing streak. They're trying to do that here tonight with giving Coach Garrity his first loss ever here in Manchester. Coach Utah owes him a couple too. He's got a 2-9 record against him in 11 meetings. He did knock off the Bobcats when he was with Maquoketa January 6th of 2012, and they were a top 5 team, ranked number 3. As that was January 6th, 2012. One of the 2 times he beat them. The other time was earlier in this new year of January 12th this year. So just 2-9 against them. So Coach Utah and company really wanting this W here tonight for a number of ways. But, of course, the ultimate is improve their record this season and get to 13 wins and keep that momentum going here.
Well, and one of the big deals this year with as young a team as they have, they wanted to win the Walmack East. And I know it's not going to be anything easy as there's 7 teams,
still a chance,
7 teams within 2 games in the loss column, which is just kind of unheard of, and that's just how equal that this thing is. The Hawks have 5 losses in this Walmack East. There's 3 teams with 4 losses, and that would be Anamosa, Maquoketa, and Mount Vernon, and the Hawks get to play next week against Anamosa, and they're leading it right now with an 8-4 record. So it's kind of one of those things. They kind of control their own destiny here a little bit and try to do well and build up that confidence and get into the tournament.
Yes, indeed. We'll take a quick break, come back for more here from JMC Sports.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you on a Friday night. There's a 15-footer from the free throw line. Got it to go as Jordan Lake knocks it down for his first field goal in the second half. He's got 10 points now on the night. Drive in by Nagel. Baseline, no good. Krogman, the rebound, put back. That's no good. 32-23 the lead for the Hawks. Lake the handoff off the window and good there by Ryan Sampson. His third field goal tonight. The Bobcats have come alive here off 4-0 run right out of the gates. It's a 7-point Hawk lead. Under 7 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Well, that's just what, if you're a Bobcat fan, that's what the doctor ordered there, is come out and get into that 11-point deficit, and they've done a nice job. But Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the field here right in the third quarter.
And there is a shot attempt by Krogman. He is fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A little big mismatch on the inside there. He had rotated around, and Jordan Lake probably is 5'8", 5'9", guarding him there, and got the foul. Yeah.
Before you said 5'10".
Well, now look at him standing against Derek Krogman. He looks like he shrunk when standing by somebody 6'6".
Honey, I Shrunk the Point Guard?
Yeah, there you go. All you had to do is go stand beside Derek Krogman.
And Krogman,
you would shrink beside Derek Krogman. You'd go from
I'd shrink.
5'11" to
shrivel and let him dunk it over me.
To tremble and say, okay, you can go, sir.
Yes. Do whatever you'd like, Derek. As there is a shot after he misses the first one, the second free throw is good. He's 3 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. 11 points tonight for the freshman Krogman, who's really coming into his own. He's second on the team in scoring with 11 a night. As he second on the team last night in scoring, he had 16 points. Last night, leading the way was John Nagel with 19. Hawks lead by 8 again, 33-25. 6:15 and counting here in the third. Sampson back up top to Lembezier. Left side, Lake for a three. Book it. Jordan Lake from the left side. From just outside of Piasta that time is Jordan Lake, his first three of the night. The second three for the Bobcats tonight. And Kelly has it right wing. Rotating around right to Trainer. Hawks lead by 5, 33-28. 5:50 and counting, third quarter. Nagel in the lane. Might have got away with a travel. Coach Garrity can't believe it, but he misses a shot. And now Lake loses the ball. It's a scrum for it. It's off of West Delaware, and then 10 balls off of Western Dubuque. And the veteran Coach Garrity couldn't believe that circumstance there. He thought for sure it should have been his ball.
Neither can Jordan Lake. He gets up, kind of rubbing his arm, and just got kind of ganged upon there, and they did a nice job of double teaming and forcing that turnover. Turnover number 7 in the game for the Bobcats. Hawks get it in bounds, throwing it in backcourt to Trainer. He brings it into the front court.
As right side, Jordan, the younger brother of TJ. I want to correct what I said. Minnesota State, not Wyoming State. Got my states mixed up there. Minnesota State Mavericks is where TJ is playing. The All-State guard for Western Dubuque a few years back. Helped lead him to that sensational runner-up Class 3A finish to Mount Pleasant in 2012. There's a three, no good off the right side by Lake. 33-28, 5 minutes ago here in the third quarter. Right side is Trainer.
They've cut this 11-point lead down to 5 here, so they've done a tremendous job of shutting the Hawks down here in the third quarter.
Wright misses a three off the mark left side, rebounded by the Bobcats. 4:50 and counting, third quarter. Up top with it is Gatto. Check that. Sampson surveying now right side. Baseline. Sampson gets it back, puts it up. It's short. Rebounded though by Westhoff. He puts it up hard off the window and good. Westhoff will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-pointer. Jacob Westhoff, his second field goal of the night. He's got 6 points. Looking for one more here as they call the foul on.
Derek Krogman's going to get
second.
Team's first here in the second half.
Shot up and no good off the back of the rim. Skying for it is Nagel. Hawks get it ahead to right from Trainer. Tile surveying. Right wing. On right side, Nagel. Here is Krogman. Spin around move all the way in. Puts it up. Lost his balance and it hit the bottom of the rim. Kelly got the rebound. He put it up. That's a missed shot. Ball is somehow retrieved by West Delaware. Trying to throw it inside. A foul called as Westhoff came up with the ball, but the foul first as Westhoff gets called for the hand check.
And Coach Utah's showing a lot of patience right now. Hawks have been outscored here so far, 9-1 here in this third quarter, and really getting out-hustled on this, their offensive end of the court.
Third foul on Westhoff. Kelly, the turnaround jumper, voids the reach in by Lemons-Eater, who had a piece of the ball. Snatched it away from him real quick, put it up and off the window and good. As Kelly has 5 points, 2 field goals for him tonight. Hawks back up by 5, 35-34 minutes and counting to play here in quarter number 3. Westhoff left side, driving is Sampson. Kicks it back out. Westhoff with the 17-footer left wing, no good. Rebounded by Trainer in the middle of the lane. He'll bring it up. The medium pace dribble over the timeline. All the way in, off the window, and good. Ryan Trainer with his athletic move to the rim was not going to be denied. He has his second basket of the night. A timeout on the floor called by Western Dubuque. Has to be a full one. They're all out of 30s. They have 2 remaining.
West Delaware called it.
Oh, the Hawks called it. It looked like Western Dubuque called it as West Delaware taking a 30-second timeout. As Coach Utah and company wanted to talk some things over here with a 7-point advantage.
Yeah, they got that 3-point back up to 7 here now. And just gotten a little more aggressive on this offensive end. Great screen set there by John Nagel, and trainer recognizing the fact that when John Nagel sets the screen, that's probably going to open up some kind of a lane to the bucket, and he did. And trainer took it very aggressively and got his second bucket of the game, and it got that 7-point lead back for the Hawks. So, he's going to tell them, keep up that defensive intensity, but we got to get that going on the offensive end as well.
Hawks bringing it up now, going right to left. 37-30. Hawks lead, 3.5 to go. Lower level scores tonight. Western Dubuque won the first two games, 47-40 freshmen, 41-40 in the sophomores. As JV girls in Epworth tonight, West Delaware winning that one 47-40. As the West Delaware Hawks trailing at the end of the first quarter, 15-9, and then at halftime, it's Western Dubuque, number 2 team in Class 4A, 19-0. The Bobcats winning at halftime, 31-18. We'll keep you updated on that one as the night goes. 37-30 here. West Delaware leading 33 minutes ago here in the third. Krogman on top with it. We'll get rid of it to McCarty. Here is a deep two, no good, but Krogman gets the rebound off the shot by Nagel. Krogman now stuck with the right corner, gives it up to Wright. Wright driving all the way in, found an open lane, got it off the window and good. Nice aggressive move by Kyle Wright. You don't always see him take advantage of that lane to the hoop and try that, and the averager of 8.6 tonight, fourth on the team, got himself a nice basket that time.
Yeah, he did, and he cut through that lane, and he's going down to the left side of a perfect shot for a left-hander. A right-hander probably wouldn't have been able to make that shot, so good drive by Kyle. Tyler Kelly gets called for a block on the drive to the bucket. Bobcats will take it out of bounds. That's Tyler's first foul, team's second here in the second half. Inbounds pass knocked out of bounds. Again, the Bobcats will bring it in under their own bucket.
And now the official.
Well, there's 6 guys over there, and they're really, really a little scrum here. Looks like maybe something you see in rugby.
They're bumping.
You couldn't get 6 guys that close together anywhere.
A little too handsy on the left side. Now here's a jumper off the left side by Ryan Sampson. Sampson has his
Alec Wolfcool. 42.
Thank you. Wolfcool with his first field goal of the night. As the lead to 7 now for the Hawks. 39-32, 2:11 to go in the third.
Turnover there by the Hawks. Just first one here in the third quarter. 5 in the game, but gives the Bobcats the ball, and Jordan Lake brings it across half court. Running a little weave at the top of the key. Now there's that backdoor lob. Just a little bit too long a pass.
Chasing it down is Ryan Trainer. Hawks have partial numbers. 3-on-2. Monahan off the back of the rim and got it to doink on in. Troy Monahan pulls up and able to get his second field goal of the night with 1:35 and counting here in the third, 41-32. Hawks have the advantage here in this one. Gatto pulls up. It's blocked away by Nagel. Didn't he have to leave his feet on his tiptoes? He blocked that one away. Monahan skip past the left corner, but it's picked off by Lake. Monahan trying too hard there. Just trying to make that tough pass from the right wing, inside the right wing to left corner. And Lake was all over it. And there is a deep two, the 18-footer there by Alec Wolfcool. And he has 2 field goals in this third quarter as Wolfcool comes in, averaging 3.6 a night.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore. Played, I know at least probably 2 or 3 of the quarters of the first sophomore game tonight.
Nagel can't get that one to go. He goes crashing to the ground. Some incidental contact, says the baseline official, Mr. Eklund. We go the other way.
Not according to the Hawk
crowd.
crowd.
Well, no. The Hawk faithful, of course, don't agree with that. They don't see it.
No, how'd that little guy knock the big guy down?
41-34, 35 seconds to go here in the third. Driving in. Now right side. It's knocked away. Trainer gets a steal. Ryan will bring it up. 30 seconds to go. No need to hurry here, but Trainer's going to go in. Luckily, he got the foul called there. Nearly traveled, but contact did come just inside the free throw line as they call it on number 5, Nick Lebenseder.
That'll be his third, the team's third here in the second half. Gatto will take a seat on the bench. Frank Brem reports in for the Bobcats.
26.7 to go. 41-34 the lead for the Hawks here. Rounding out the third quarter.
Hawks look again. They're going to back it out, play for that last second shot here of the third quarter. Trainer with the basketball up top of the key, getting away from that 5-second call. 7 seconds to go. Now makes a move. It's for Krogman underneath. He drives inside, goes to the bucket, is going to get fouled. They'll go to the line, shoot two. And I think Alec Wolfcool is going to get called for a foul. That'll be his first, team's fourth. And they're going to say it was on the floor, so no shots. 3.2 seconds to go.
Right corner, McCarty for a three, no good off the back rim, rebounded by Wolfcool, and that's the end of the third quarter. The Hawks with the 41-34 advantage. We go to the fourth quarter. Back after this from KMC Sports.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
The 17-footer inside the top of the key from Jordan Lake over John Nagel, bearing it for his third field goal in the second half, his sixth of the night. 15 points on the night for Mr. Lake, the sophomore, talented sophomore, as here's a drive. Shot put up, but a foul called first on Tyler Kelly as the foul on the Bobcats.
I think Frank Brem is going to get called, I think.
Yeah. Brem will get his first, team number 5. Here's McCarty. Had a look at it, but passed it inside instead. Jump hook. Left-handed style by Krogman. Got it to go. Krogman, his first field goal since midway through the second quarter. He had one free throw in the third. So he's got 13 points now after having 10 at halftime. Left side, baseline drive. Number 22, new face in there, Sam Goodman. Drive and a block, but a foul call on the far side.
The guy on the underneath didn't call it.
Mr. Conlon on the baseline called it out of bounds, but body contact says the far side official.
There's angles.
Yep.
We talked about that all year long. Referees with angles.
Called on Derek Krogman, his third.
So underneath it looked like a clean block, but too much body on the wing, said the outside referee.
43-36. As on the line shooting, Brem making the first one. He'll have one more.
That's his first varsity free throw attempt of the year. And that's the one thing Coach Garrity teams are always good at, is shooting free throws. They're shooting just over 74% as a team. And anytime you're over 70%, that's a great number.
Brem, one of 3 seniors on the roster for the Bobcats. Too hard off the back of the rim. It's pinballed around. Going to be last touch by Western Dubuque. We're going the other way. West Delaware basketball. The missed free throw by Brem. Western Dubuque in their gray uniforms here tonight. Their road jerseys with the red trim, red numbers, and the white trim around those numbers. As the Hawks in their traditional white home jerseys, the black trim, orange numbers, black and white and orange stripes down the side. As there's a foul inside as Krogman was getting the ball, and then he was hit from behind as they call the foul on Westhoff, hit on the arm.
I think it's Alec Wolfcool.
Oh, they called on Wolfcool. I was going to say there have been 4 on Westhoff. So fortunately for the Bobcats, they called on Wolfcool.
That's a 6-team foul now, so the Hawks will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way.
As Krugman, no good. On the first one, he'll have one more.
Which is un-Derek-like. He's shooting 76% as a freshman from the free throw line, a really solid number.
Came in making 3 so far to this trip to the line. He knocks down the second one. 4 of 6 on the night for Krugman as he adds to his point total to make it 14 down. 44-37, 6.5 to go, quarter number 4. Driving right side is Goodman. Sam Goodman.
There's that little weave at the top of the key. Yeah, he's the one that dressed tonight for Bennett.
Gregory Bennett gone on the baseball recruiting trip visit to Central Michigan. There's a look what I found there by Wolfcool. He's able to take it hard to the rack, off the window, and good. Wolfcool has 3 field goals here in this second half for 6 points. And the Bobcats continue to claw back into this one. 44-39, 5:45 to go here in the game. Nagel takes a step in, shoots the 15-footer right at the free throw line. John Nagel.
Good job recognizing the fact if you're going to sit there and think I'm going to drive, you're going to leave me open at the 14-foot mark, I'm just going to take it. He's done that a couple times tonight, and that'll bring that defender out so he can do what he really likes to do, is drive.
And this ball is
tipped out of bounds by the Hawks.
Tipped out of bounds. Will stay with Western Dubuque. John Nagel, who his future will most likely be football, of course. He was offered his first D1 scholarship to Illinois State last week. He will still oversee his options here the next year or so and make his decision later on. But his first official offer came last week from Illinois State. Hawkeyes are still very interested, of course, as there's a left corner 3 by Nick Lemonseeder, and he buries it. His first 3 of the night, the third 3 of the ball game for the Bobcats. They're back within 4, 46-42. Bobcats outscored the Hawks in the third quarter, 13-9. They're trying to come back here. A shot missed there, no good. And the Bobcats come back with it. Lake inside. Kind of a funky lane there to hop over a defender, but Lake able to get the ball back and takes it out top to reset the offense.
Yeah, funky was probably a good word for that. I'm not sure. He just hop, skipped, and jumped and didn't get called for a travel.
This is Wolfcool with it. Another congratulations to Colin Weber, another lineman for West Delaware's talented football teams the last couple of years, as Weber signed on the dotted line to Grandview on signing day on Wednesday. So congratulations to Colin. There's a foul call, and to the line shooting will be Lemonseeder.
And Coach Garrett has really got to like what his Bobcats are doing here in the fourth quarter. Trailing by 7 going into the fourth quarter. Got it down to within 4, now 3. And getting to that free throw line, and that's what he likes to do, is make baskets.
And who's that foul?
That foul is on John Nagel. That's his third. Team's 4th here in the second half.
First one made by Lemonseeder. Lemonseeder, 5.6 averager on the year, a 66.7% free throw shooter. He's 100% there, knocks them both down. He has 5 points now. They're all in this fourth quarter. As the lead is the shortest it's been in a while, 46-44 now.
That's the first quarter. They've not been within 3. It was the closest they've gotten to within. Now within 2.
Hawks opened up on an 8-2 run in this ball game. They lead by 2 now with 4 minutes and counting. Here's Trainer going all the way in off the window. No good. Hawks can't buy a basket right now as Lake gathers a rebound. He's off and running. Shake and bake all the way in off the window and good. Little contact by Nagel, but stayed straight up and down to John. And Jordan Lake puts his Bobcats dead even with the Hawks. We're tied at 46 with 3:44 to go. A timeout. Full timeout. West Delaware will take it with them back after this from KMC Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
And welcome back in to West Delaware High School on this Friday night. West Delaware Western Creek boys basketball tied up at 46 now, 3.5 to go. The Hawks have had the lead for the majority of the game, led by 7 heading into this fourth quarter. But a heck of a run here, a 13-5 run since the start of the fourth for Western Dubuque. Has them tied up, and Nagel goes in aggressively there. He's hit on the arm. He'll go on the line to shoot 2.
I think the foul's on Nick Lembezeter, and that'll be his 4th, team 7th. So Lembezeter is the first player on either team to draw that 4th foul. 3:19 mark here, fourth quarter. Nagel misses the first free throw.
No good on the first one. His first time to the line tonight. John Nagel, leading scorer, 14.8 a game. A 76.5% free throw shooter. He misses a second one as well. The Bobcats have it.
Hawks 2 for 6 from the free throw line here in the second half. Close games, those are the things you got to make. Going to have to play some defense here now.
Hawks struggled down the stretch last night making free throws, making about 50%. Nagel was 6 of 9 last night in the 5-point win over Solent here in the makeup game. 46 all, under 3 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Gatto has it. He's harassed by Kelly on the baseline. Gets rid of it. Kick it out for a 3. Got it to go. That's Nick Lembezeter. He gives his team the lead for the first time here tonight. 8 points on this fourth quarter for Lembezeter. As we talked about, comes in the 6th leading averager with 5 points a night. That is his 18th three of the year. 36% three-point shooter coming in. Nagel again goes aggressively. He hits the court hard as he is pushed to the ground. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as they call the Bobcat foul on.
And I think because he was writing it down, number 52, Westhoff, that's going to be his 4th.
So 2 Bobcats with 4 fouls, and Nagel's free throw shooting woes continue. 0 for 3 now. The first one goes too hard off the back of the rim. He'll have one more. Nagel 10 points in the first half, but since then, only 1 field goal. Now he gets the free throw, so 1 of 4 from the line. Puts his team back within 2. 49-47, 2.5 to go here in the ballgame. Up top is Gatto. This is Lembezeter driving, dishing right side. Right wing, up top, left side. Now Lembezeter pull up, 16-footer, no good, too short. Pin ball around, rebounded by Kelly. Kelly takes over the timeout. That's just a needless foul there by Lake right over the timeline. 40-some feet from the hoop, but he claps his hands. Had to be frustrated himself. There's just no reason for that. Thank you very much if you're Tyler Kelly. The sophomore is patting himself on the chest saying, my bad. And that's a learning issue for a young kid, a sophomore in that position. You're up by 2 minutes ago. Last thing you want to do is foul here and stop the clock and give Kelly a chance.
They got to have Kelly drop these 1-on-1 free throws. Attaboy.
And he does make the first one. One more coming.
You know, that's just kind of what you got to take advantage of. Now, that's the 9th team foul, too, so this will be the last 1-on-1. All the rest of the fouls here will be double bonus shots, so the Hawks are going to have to get to that line and make free throws here the last 2:06.
Second one up and no good. Off the front of the rim. Still a 1-point lead for Western Dubuque now. 49-48. 2 minutes to play here in this game. Important WAMAC East Division contest here tonight. The 5th place Hawks, 6-5 record. 6-6 is Western Dubuque in 6th place. Gatto lost the ball by a timeout. Coach Garrity wants a timeout. He saved the possession there, and a timeout it is. A full timeout for Western Dubuque. We will take it as well. 49-48, Western Dubuque leads this game. Back after this in KMC Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium in Manchester. An update from Repworth tonight inside Western Dubuque High School. At the end of the third quarter, it's Western Dubuque leading West Delaware 45-28. The Bobcat girls trying to extend their regular season winning streak to 41 games as their last loss of the regular season coming February of 2014.
And congratulations to Megan Moss for being Channel 9's Athlete of the Week this week.
You bet the UNI commit. We'll see her in the postseason along with Coach Oswinkle and the Bobcats as there's a hand check called out top as the Bobcats have the ball going right to left. And the foul that time called on Marshall McCarty. He'll pick up his first, team number 5, so still 2 more before the Bobcats are shooting. 49-48 Western Dubuque, 1:39 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Lemonseeder gets it to McMahon in. McMahon in for Coach Utoff and company now to play some defense here. Also in there is Aaron Dimmer along with John Nagel, and a throwaway as Lake throwing away. Thought he had a man cutting out towards the timeline, but instead the man went away and Lake throws it out of bounds. The Hawks have a chance here to take the lead with 1:25 to go in the fourth. Down 1.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Hawks sent 3 guys off the bench, only 2 came out, so Marshall McCarty had to come back foul. But offense for defense substitution here. The defense there created a turnover for the Hawks.
Now it's the starting 5. Wright, Krogman, Nagel, Kelly, and Trainer. Wright in the middle, stuck with it and got rid of it to Nagel. Wright gets it back up top. Trainer now. 1:05 and counting. 49-48 Western Dubuque. This one coming down the wire just like the one in Epworth. What a move by Nagel. No contact. Krogman got the rebound. It was lost out of bounds. They called off of the
Yeah, they're happy. They're calling it out of bounds. That's fine because he knew he fouled it.
Ryan Sampson gets the ball called off of him. It'll stay West Delaware ball. Coach Utah thought plenty of contact there for a foul. Nothing called.
They could have called it on 2 of the Bobcats there, and they were tickled pink. It was just called out of bounds because that would have sent them to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
50 seconds to go. Little under a month ago, the Hawks won exciting 144-42. Last second shot by Kyle Wright. First time they've beaten the Bobcats since 2010. Can they do it 2 times in a season? And the first time ever here since 2007. First time ever in this gym, the Hawks going for their first win against Western Dubuque tonight. 30 seconds to go. They trail by 1. 49-48 Bobcats. Taking their time here with 25 seconds to go. Nagel has it out top. Going to drive in. All the way in. Did he travel? No, foul called. There was a little shuffle of the feet, but they say it was contact from behind on Westhoff, and that'll be 5 on Jake Westhoff. So Westhoff fouls out with 22.5 to go.
Yeah, they need to make sure fouls. They got a 9 on the board, and that's 10. It's the double bonus. No, no. They just signaled that it's 1-1.
Yeah.
It's not.
They're saying it's only 9. The book has 9 team fouls.
It's not. They had 9 up there before, and I noticed they put it back to 8. They missed one.
There is a shot by Nagel. Up and good by John Nagel. He'll have one more.
I've got 10. Hopefully they'll make both of them. It won't make a difference, but tie ball game, 22.5 seconds to go.
There is the free throw. Up and good by John Nagel. What a game this has been. Bobcats have battled back and made it a heck of a contest. 50-49, a full timeout. 50-49, the Hawks with the advantage. We will keep it right here as West Delaware girls and boys bowling tonight. West Delaware boys won 31-13 to 29-53. The Hawks improved to 8-3. Bobcats dropped to 6-4. West Delaware girls were beaten for the first time this year as they fall to 10-1 now. Western Dubuque stays undefeated as one of the top teams in the state at 10-0. Bobcats prevailed tonight 27-17 to 26-57. That action took place inside Cobra Lanes at Epworth tonight. And next up for the Hawks will be on Monday in Cascade, the regular season finale before the regional start for high school bowling on the Tuesday after this coming Tuesday, February 16th in Benton. So congrats to both of the West Delaware and Western Dubuque bowling teams, both girls and boys. They've had some great success the last few years.
Yes, they have, and done a tremendous job here. And, Western Dubuque, a very, very good team this year as well. The boys have got a good team there. They bowled not bad tonight. Hawks bowled very well at 3,100, but Western Dubuque girls have the second high team score in Class 2A this year, so they have a legitimate shot at getting to state and doing very well.
Here we go. Hawks up by 1. 15 seconds to count. Lake and a lean in, going for the contact. Couldn't get it to go. The rebound by Derek Krogman. The Hawks looking like they may hang on here. Still 10.5 of the clock. Krogman able to gather that one in. He goes to the line to shoot as the foul comes on Western Dubuque, as it'll be the double bonus now for sure, as Derek Krogman on the line.
Yeah, that was a really, really forced shot, especially with 10.5 seconds to go. But he's your go-to man.
Yep.
But just a little bit more of a forced shot, especially that early in the possession.
He had the right idea, trying to get the contact, trying to go into the defender, but smartly the defender, was it Wright or Trainer?
Yeah.
Ducked away from him, so he couldn't
off.
get it in, get contact against him. Krogman gets the free throw to go, one more to go, but it'll come after another timeout here. And we'll take this one with them. A timeout on the floor. 51-49, 10.5 to go in the game. Back into this from KMCH Sports.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
And back in to Manchester. The Hawks leading 51-49. 10.5 on the clock here in this game. Hawks going for the season sweep of Western Dubuque, trying to beat the Bobcats for the first time since December 7th of 2007 here in Manchester. Have never beaten the Bobcats in the new gymnasium, Cedar Gymnasium, which has been around since 09. Krogman helps the cause there. Another free throw made, 52-49. Bobcats have a chance over the timeline late. 5 seconds, left side, Gatto for the three, game-tying three, no, it's short. Airball out front, Krogman with the rebound, and that'll do it. For the second week in a row, Derek Krogman rebounds a game-tying three-point shot at the buzzer last week. It was Mount Vernon with Connor Herman from 24 feet. This one about 22 feet away from the Dundee area. Gatto could not connect, and the Hawks hang on. 52-49 tonight to improve their record to 13-5, 7-5 in the Wamak East. The Bobcats drop to 10-9, 6-7 in the conference. The Hawks are now 6-3 in home games here at Seedorf. As Western Dubuque, the road record drops to 6-3. What a ball game it was. The Hawks trying to pull away. The Bobcats would never go away, and no surprise there, Coach Garrity and company, this scrappy team with only one starter coming back from last year's 19-4 team. They give it everything they have each night out. Coming off a impressive upset of Beckman on Monday night. Trying to do it again for the second night this week, but the Hawks prevail tonight, 52-49, as they able to get the win, being outscored in the final two quarters. as 15-11 in that fourth quarter. Western Dubuque outscores West Delaware after outscoring them the third 13-9. We'll go over more numbers when we come back. We'll check some other area scores of importance as the Hawks get the win tonight. 52-49 as West Delaware beats Western Dubuque. This is high school boys basketball from KFCH Sports.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
And welcome back in to Seedorf Gymnasium here as the Hawks, a very exciting fourth quarter contest as the Western Dubuque Bobcats came from behind, took a lead, but the Hawks making free throws down the stretch here to win this contest by a score of 52-49. And the Hawks will run their record to 13-5 on the year, 7-5 in the Walmack East. A great home victory here tonight for the Hawks. For the Hawks, their totals here tonight, 18 out of 33 from two-point range, just 2 out of 9 from three-point range for 48% shooting, 10 out of 16 from the free throw line, and 5 of those 6 misses in that fourth quarter that kept it very, very exciting and close. Hawks were led in scoring tonight with Derek Krogman with 16, John Nagel with 15, 6 by Tyler Kelly, 4 for Ryan Trainer and Troy Monahan, and 2 for Kyle Wright. 5 for Marshall McCarty. Hawks with just 6 turnovers in the contest here tonight, so great floor game here tonight by the Hawks. For the Western Dubuque Bobcats, they were 15 out of 28 from 2-point range, 4 out of 11 from 3-point range for 48% shooting, exact same as the Hawks. 7 out of 9 from that free throw line for their 49 points. And if you take a look at it, Hawks win by 3, and they made 3 more free throws than the Western Dubuque Bobcats. So we talked about how big are those free throws, especially down that fourth quarter. Bobcats with 11 turnovers in the game. Leading scorer, Jordan Lake, with 17. 8 by Nick Lembazeder. 6 each by Ryan Sampson, Jacob Westhoff, and Alec Wolfcool. 4 for Frank Brame, and 2 for Dylan Gatto. As Coach Utah's going to take a big sigh of relief here. And, man, we made some free throws down the stretch when we needed to, but boy, what a great victory.
Yes, indeed. We will take a break, and we'll come back with Coach Utah here, as we'll do that next. Hawks win tonight, 52-49. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
And welcome back in to West Delaware High School Gymnasium, Seedorf Gym, to be exact, as the West Delaware Hawks get another exciting victory here. A matter of 7 days, another Friday night. What do you know? You escape a game-tying 3 at the buzzer, a rewind almost to last week, 10 points less. But you get the win here tonight, 52-49, and deja vu a little bit towards the end. Boy, these Bobcats. They battled, gave you everything you could ask for tonight, but your team, what an effort by grinding it out down the stretch and getting this 3-point W.
Yeah. I mean, my guys just wear me out, you know, but we talked 3 games ago that we had 6 games to get ready for 3 to get on our district run, and we've had 3 very, very quality district-like games, and, you know, we've been able to come out on top against 3 really, really good teams. Couldn't be more proud of the way the guys finished again tonight. You know, they made enough plays down the stretch. We looked a little fatigued there. I would say mid through the third, through the fourth, maybe a little layover from last night's game as well. But, you know, West Dubuque did some good things offensively that challenged us there in the fourth quarter. And you know, I couldn't be more proud of my guys. They responded, and you know, we hit a couple of free throws when we absolutely needed them.
Yes, indeed. What an effort. Leading the way, Derek Krogman tonight with 16 points. John Nagel with 15. But other guys contributing. Good balance on the score sheet tonight. What else were you happy about offensively tonight?
You know, obviously I think we did a good job inside. You know, I think we did a pretty good job for the most part as far as, you know, valuing the ball. I don't think we had a ton of turnovers. I haven't seen official stats yet. But, you know, I still think what West Dubuque does so many different things defensively that really we don't see very much as far as their switching and their pressure and sagging off in the lane. And, you know, credit them. They had a great game plan coming in, and, you know, they kind of took us out of our rhythm at times. And, you know, we shared the ball enough, and we made enough plays down the stretch.
Well, the thing that I know you like, and you probably got it from Coach Garrity years ago, you like to be able to make more free throws than the other team attempted. And there for a while, and I wasn't sure that was going to happen, but in that fourth quarter, the Hawks were missing a few there at the beginning part of the fourth quarter. Let the Bobcats back into it, but ended up making 7 out of 12 in that fourth quarter. but they made their last 6 when it counted when they were behind and came ahead. The Hawks made 10 free throws. Bobcats made 7, a 3-point difference.
And even going back to last night, we're not shooting the free throws well, and part of that's just rhythm. We haven't been able to practice since Monday due to the weather. And some of that little stuff as far as the free throws that we're not getting up on a day-to-day basis, that showed a little bit. But, at the end of the game, that's just all mental. That's just all being there before, and we played in enough close games. And, give those kids credit. They stepped up with the pressure, and they finished the game off.
Yeah, John Nagel and Derek Krogan both did a tremendous job. It just seemed like, those two, whenever you needed something, get the ball to either one of those two guys, and they just really did the job in the paint area tonight.
And we knew, those two have really started to figure it out, play well together. It's starting to be a consistent thing each and every night. And, we know when we get those two going, it really opens some stuff up on the perimeter for our guards. And we knew we had a ton of size advantage coming into tonight, and West Dubuque did a great job. They're 16 and 15. They earned them. They had 2 and 3 guys on them in the paint at all times, and that's a great game plan by then. And just give Derek and John credit for making some tough contested shots in the lane.
Another great win for the program, knocking off from some old record marks here, and the first win over Western Dubuque here in Manchester since December 7th, 2007. Coach Garrity has never lost here against West Delaware when he started coaching in 2008. So a good win for the Hawks, and the second win out of the last 12 meetings in a series that they have dominated. But it's a good program, a man you played for, a man you really respect as a great coach, going to be Hall of Fame coach, of course, Coach Garrity. And what a good win here tonight for your team.
Yeah, for us it's huge. West Dubuque's a program that we want to be like. The success they've had over the years, they're first class, they're well coached, they're disciplined. That's where we strive to be. And we're not there yet, and we're continuing to get there. And it's always good. I've never swept them. It's the first time I've had a chance. It's my 3rd win against them, and it's a fun game for me personally, just because we are so close, and it's challenging because we both pretty fired up for this one. But our kids are fighting. We're 13 and 5. Coming in the year, if you ask us if we're 13 and 5 right now, I think I would have signed up for that, especially on the competition we see every single night.
Absolutely, and 7 and 5 now. The WAMAC East Conference final from Dyersville tonight. Anamosa beat Beckman by 10, 79-69. Hanging on, the Blue Raiders taking down the Blazers. And with a late to go in the game in Solon, Maquoketa over Solon 61-48. So right now, Anamosa at 8 and 4, Beckman at 7 and 6, the Hawks at 7 and 5, and Solon most likely 5 and 7, Western Dubuque 6 and 7. So this parade of back and forth teams in the East and looking score watching, it's fun.
It is, and that's what our message to the guys is. We're still in this thing. We have a chance. We have a chance to play a really, really good Anamosa team on Tuesday, which is obviously a must-win game. But we're just real focused on, doing what we do, one game at a time, trying to get the thing rolling, keep this thing rolling, going into districts. And if we get some help and we get a chance to be there at the end, that'd be fantastic.
Well, the nice part about it is you do get to kind of control your own destiny going down the stretch here. Tuesday night, getting to go down to Anamosa and try to take care of business and put the 5th loss on them in the conference. And then, it doesn't get any easier. Then you got to go back down to Solon. And, that was a team you just played last night. That was a tough game. So, it's just one of those things, one step at a time. And the guys look like they're up for the challenge.
Yeah, and arguably Anamosa and Solon are 2 of the toughest places to play on the road. So we really have to have a great day on Monday and get locked in and go down and try to steal one from Barnsley.
Yes, indeedy. All right. I appreciate we both appreciate these great games for the atmosphere, for the ratings. You got Bill yelling because he thought we had a double bonus earlier than we had.
I think they were off in the team fouls.
He thought the team fouls were not correct. I never doubt Jeff Harris, so I'm not going to do that publicly.
I will. Sorry, Jeff, but
Bill was fired up tonight.
Oh, I just about jumped over the rail here. I'm surprised you didn't hear me from up here.
It's been a long time since West Delaware's had a lot of consistent, exciting basketball, and we're getting there, and we're continuing to make the right steps, and it's just get a credit to our kids, and the community starting to rally around us, and it's just a fun thing to be a part of.
Yes, indeed, and it starts with great leadership with you, Roger, and BJ at the helm of the varsity staff. Congrats on the win number 13 here tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday night in Anamosa.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Matt Uthoff, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, with the victory here tonight as the Hawks hang on to take down the Bobcats 52-49. As we talked about the first win for the Hawks in Manchester against Western Dubuque since December 7th of 2007. It's only the second time they've beat the Bobcats since 2011. As Coach Uthoff talked about in his career, one win in 2012, Maquoketa against Western Dubuque when Coach Uthoff was at the helm of the Cardinals. Beat them earlier this year, and then the second time this year. So 3-9 record in 12 meetings, Coach Uthoff, against his former high school head coach, Coach Dennis Garrity. Great of luck to the Bobcats as they continue on and their 4A bracket. The pairings will be out 3A and 4A on Monday. We will know for sure who all the 3A area teams and the Bobcats and 4A, the lone area team in 4A, will have coming up when the postseason gets started later this month. We will take one more timeout, come back and wrap up the individual stats, and send you on your way on your Friday night as the Hawks get the victory here tonight, 52-49. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
And welcome back into Cedar Gymnasium. John Swisher, Bill Logan, back with you. Exciting atmosphere again here tonight for the second Friday night in a row. The Hawks win a nail-biter by 3 points again tonight, 52-49. They started out leading this ball game in the first quarter, 17-8. And then they outscored the Bobcats 15-13 in the second frame for a 32-21 halftime lead. But the Bobcats, of course, not going to go away with the veteran coaching of Coach Garrity and Coach Cusick. 13-9, they outscored the Hawks in the third frame. 41-34 heading into the fourth. The Hawks have the 7-point advantage. And Western Dubuque outscored the Hawks 15-11 in the final frame. But the Hawks had enough as they won by 3, 52-49. It was a game-tying 3 left wing by Dylan Gatto, similar to last week when the Mustangs had a chance to tie it up at the buzzer, but the Hawks are 2 for 2 in those, avoiding those here tonight as the Hawks came in. Neither team gave up or got their average, came in averaging 56 points a game, did the Hawks, 48 giving up defensively, so they give up one more than they usually do. Western Dubuque coming in, giving up 57 a game, so 5 less than they usually do, 56 a game on the offensive average. They were 7 shy of that. The Hawks get the victory here tonight, 52-49 to improve to 13-5 overall, 7-5 in the WAMAC East Division, as their home record now sits at 6-3. Western Dubuque now 10-9 overall, 6-7 in the East Division, and are 6-3 on the road. Great effort for the Hawks here tonight. Let's take a look at the individual numbers. Leading the way, Derek Krogman with 16 points, as he had 8 free throws for Krogman. 15 points for John Nago, who had 10 at halftime, added 5 in the fourth quarter. 6 points for Tyler Kelly, 5 for Ryan Trainer, 2 for Kyle Wright, 5 for Marshall McCarty, and 4 for Troy Montebuque, led by Jordan Lake, the sophomore. He's going to be a good one, a talented player already, the brother of T.J. Lake, the all-stater at Western Dubuque, of course, who's continuing his playing days at the college level at Minnesota State now, doing a fine job up there, we're told. 17 points on the night for Lake, I should say, as he had himself 1 3, as 4 threes on the night for Western Dubuque. As the Hawks, a low three-point shooting night, only 2 threes, and it came in the first half. Elsewhere for the Bobcats, 8 for Nick Lemonseeder, 6 apiece for Ryan Sampson, Jake Westhoff, and Alec Cool, 4 for Frank Brim, and 2 for Dylan Gatto. Jared Hayful and Sam Goodman played and did not score for the Hawks. Aaron Dimmer, Matt McMahon played and did not score. The Hawks get the victory here tonight, 52-49. Other WAMAC East Division scores: Anamosa beating Beckman 79-69. As the final from the girls' game tonight was the Western Dubuque Bobcats winning their 41st regular season game in a row. There are only 2 losses the last 2 years, come in the championship game, Class 4A, to Harlan as the last 2-year runner-ups in Class 4A, as the Western Dubuque Bobcats prevailed tonight in Epworth, 56-41, the final score. So a better played game, a better effort for the Hawks tonight against the Bobcats. The first time, January 12th, it was 50-17 here in Manchester. So that's progress for Coach Conrad and company, and most likely a team that they could face in the second round of the regional play, as the first round will be Dubuque Wahlert, and the second round, Western Dubuque is that opponent who gets the bye and awaits that Dubuque Wahlert West Delaware winner. So looking forward to the postseason. But the Hawks, a better effort tonight, losing by 15 to Western Dubuque in Epworth.
Yeah, they've been playing well the last couple of games, shooting the ball well. And sometimes when you start shooting the ball well, that just really gets into your confidence, and regardless of who you're playing. So obviously a pretty decent game tonight by the Hawks. So hopefully they can continue here the last couple of games of their regular season and get things rolling here a little bit too.
Yes, indeed. On this 150th anniversary of the city of Manchester, you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
You were born just a couple years after that.
Yeah,
right?
right when Burrington was going to be called Manchester.
Do you remember Burrington?
I do. I remember him. Frank was his first name.
As February 5th, 1866. So happy birthday, Manchester! 150 years today, as Western Dubuque and West Delaware flavor all over tonight. The girls losing, West Delaware girls losing to Western Dubuque tonight. The freshman, sophomore boys here, Western Dubuque wins those games 47-40, and sophomores 41-40 over in Epworth. It was the West Delaware JV girls 47-40. So we talked about 56-41 in favor of the Western Dubuque Bobcats. The West Delaware boys winning here 52-49. And the boys game, I knew a text was coming on that 150-year-old comment. And the West Delaware bowling team's also in action against Western Dubuque tonight in Epworth inside Cobra Lane.
Yeah, they did, and both of them bowled well, above their team averages, which that's all you can ask for when you go over there. The boys, they defeated Western Dubuque 31-13 to 29-53. Hawks now 8-3 on the year. Bobcats dropped to 6-4. The girls suffered their first loss. They're 10-1 now, and the Western Dubuque Bobcats are 10-0 as they defeated West Delaware 27-17 to 26-57. So a pretty tight contest there. Both teams, number 2 in their respective classes. West Delaware is in Class 1A. Team average-wise, they're second in the state in Class 1A. The Western Dubuque Bobcats are second in the state for a team average in 2A. So good luck to both of those teams. The boys' teams, as they're going to have their regionals here in about 10 days as they try to get to the state tournament as well. So great things here for West Delaware, and guys are getting ready here. They look like they're ready for some wrestling here tomorrow and inside Seedorf Gymnasium. Begin at noon. Jamie and Roger will be here and keep you abreast of all the things that are going on as kids are going to try to punch their ticket to districts to try to make it to the state tournament.
Yes, indeed. Sectional wrestling starts a little before noon tomorrow. Join me for the Coach's Corner. We'll have a sectional wrestling preview for all of the area teams, and including West Delaware and the teams that will compete here tomorrow starting at noon. We will have the Coach's Corner at 9 a.m., take you up to close to 11 o'clock, and then sectional wrestling with Roger Reed and Jamie Vansky right here from KMCH tomorrow. And then we have a full week of games next week, and we have wrestling. We have something every night next week. Monday night, it's area girls basketball. Monticello hosts Cascade around 7:30 to start time there. Bill and I will join you from Jones County. Tuesday night, it could be some team dual regional wrestling if we have area teams involved. Else, otherwise, we will have live coverage of West Delaware and Anamosa boys basketball in Anamosa on Tuesday night. Wednesday night, it's Western Dubuque wrestling, as the Western Dubuque Bobcats will be in action against Iowa City West. If they win, they will take on Waverly Shell Rock. That duel is taking place in Waverly on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Jamie and Roger will join you for that one. Thursday night, it's West Delaware girls and boys basketball makeup style. The doubleheader in Solon at 6 o'clock. Dan Cassett will join me for the coverage of that one. Friday, it's back to Monticello for Cascade at Monticello boys basketball. Bill will join me for that one at 7:30. And then next Saturday, it is district wrestling, Class 2A district wrestling in Independence at noon with Jamie and Roger. 3A regional girls basketball, another trip to Monticello as the Panthers will host the Indians of Comanche. Tom Lambert will join me for that one. First round regional 3A game at 7 o'clock next Saturday. That's our schedule. We'll have it on the website for you as we're not in the postseason next week. We are for wrestling, I should say, and for girls basketball on Saturday night, but busy final week of the regular season here, and we wouldn't have it any other way. This is a fun time of year, especially with all the good coverage teams that we get to cover, both in basketball and wrestling.
Well, this is what every one of these coaches, whether it be wrestling or girls basketball, boys basketball, bowling, whatever it is, this is what they start for in November, and try to work your way into February and try to get a little better each time out and try to get down to that state tournament in Des Moines, and because that's something that each and every one of those kids will always remember and be able to talk about for a long time. So very exciting team for a lot of teams and individuals here in Northeast Iowa the next couple of weeks.
Yes, indeed. Good luck to the Bobcats as they continue on 10-9 now, 6-7 in the conference. The Hawks improve here tonight. So boys 10-5, 7-5 in the WAMAC East Division. Once again, Anamosa over Beckman tonight, 79-69. Last check, Macokota was beating Solon, as well as the other fun for you around tomorrow morning on Sportscast and on the Coach's Corner with yours truly. So at 9 a.m. I'm just going to wrap it up here tonight. West Delaware boys basketball brought to you in part by all 44 of the high school sports boosters and by our extra sponsors here tonight. Woodland Eye Clinic, Wapsie Valley Creamery, Training Places, Spring Green Lawn Care, Wright Funeral Home, Riker Shoes, Milford Financial, Meyer Mechanical, also Jink Law Office, Heiberger Insurance, Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington, by County Disposal 4, and studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, and Bill Logan saying, have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for the Coach's Corner. This has been West Delaware and Western Dubuque boys basketball here tonight from KMCH Sports. So long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.